Hello friends, and welcome back to my studio. This is the latest edition of Pouring Coast to Coast. Evidently, Oberon really wants to say hello. Hi, Oberon. Okay, so this is the latest edition of Pouring Coast to Coast. And today's challenge was complementary colors. So in color theory, what that is on the color wheel, it's opposite sides of the color wheel. Now, in fluid art, that can pose some challenges because it can sometimes lead to brown colors, muddier colors, things like that. So today I'm going to give you a really good cheat. And this doesn't work for all color combinations, but for the color combination that I chose today, it works really well. So today I'm doing purple, I'm going to have to take him downstairs. So today I'm doing blue and orange, except instead of using a regular like primary color orange, I'm using copper because copper has a very orange tone to it, especially golden copper. I actually don't use golden copper that much because of how orange it is, but it makes a really good contrast to the blue in the same way that an orange would. So that's what I'm going with. So those are my two lead colors, is Prussian blue and copper. And then I'm also adding in Payne's gray and this pearl mink from Deco Art, which is a really pretty color. And I thought that would also play nicely and add some nice contrast. So yeah, that's what we're going with today. I'm going to be using a spider strainer, and this is a technique that I learned from Fiona Acrylics, and I think it produces some really interesting effects. So yeah, I'm going to put this guy away, and we'll come back and pour some paint. Okay, I realized I forgot to talk about my base coat, which is just drips that I've saved, and I added a little bit of black and a little bit of pouring medium to get it to the right consistency and the color that I wanted. And then I wanted to show you, I think this will show up on camera pretty well for the consistency. So it leaves a mound, but it goes back in fairly quickly. So it's not super thick, not super thin. So one of the things I really like about this spinner is how low profile it is. So it doesn't fling paint as far as a spinner that sits up higher. And I really like that. You can see how far it's spun off. Okay, so got my cup. I'm going to put the spinner just barely above the canvas. And I'm just going to do kind of a lazy ring pour. Doesn't have to be real precise or anything like that. There we go. Set that aside. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more to this. I probably should have used a bigger cup. Look how pretty that copper and blue already look together though. So I spun this about 180, and that'll make sure that I get a little different variation on this pour. Okay.
probably could have left the paint just a little bit thicker. Okay, I think we're going to open this up just a little bit more, but instead of just continuing to go around, I'm going to do it a little diagonal. I think I'm going to thicken my paints up just a little bit and try this again. Yeah, so because I didn't have the paints quite as thick as I probably should have, this got a little bit washed out and didn't keep its shape quite as much as I would have liked. So I do like the way this has turned out now that I've stretched it, but I think I'm also going to thicken up my paints a little bit and come back and pour another one for you guys, okay? Okay, so I thickened this up a little bit. Not sure if that's going to show up on camera very well. And this is going to be a little bit of a double experiment because I'm also using this pouring medium that my dear friend Yen gave me, and I haven't used this yet. So it's from Europe. He's based in Germany, and it's a really nice thick pouring medium. So hopefully this turns out really cool. I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on. And we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. Ooh. Actually, I'm kind of liking this negative space. Open this up just a little bit that way, I think. You guys can see that on film, hopefully. Really think I'm liking this negative space over here. I think I'm going to open it up a little bit more towards this corner, further away from me. Stop. And I'm going to bring it back this way. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I am really happy with this. I'm going to bring you guys in to show you the wet results, and stick around because I'll have the dry results for you also. Here we are for a quick wet walkthrough. This was the first one that I did. Really happy with that. The pearl mink in both of these took over a little bit, but I don't hate it. I still think it's really cool. The only thing it did was it did distort what I was trying to show you with the copper and the blue a little bit, but there are still some really good examples of that. You can see that really good contrast between the copper and the blue there, and more in the center as well. So you see what a powerful impact you can get from those complementary colors, which is what we wanted to show you today. So stick around for the dry results and I'll be right back. Here we are with a quick video walkthrough. This is the first one I did, and this actually ended up drying really pretty. I'm loving this. And hopefully you guys can see how pretty that contrast between the orangey copper and the blue is. And that contrast is what makes these complementary colors so impactful in art and design. And here's the second one. This was a little thicker, so I've got some more clear banding there. And the pearl mink didn't quite take over as much. Some really pretty cells. Yeah, okay. I hope you enjoyed this and can't wait to see you guys next time. Next up is my beautiful dear friend Britta. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.